Good morning, students. This side your facilitator Rabina Khan. I'm here with the topic present tense, as previously we had studied about the uses of present perfect tense and the uses of present perfect continuous tense. So let us talk about 2 to 3 points of previous video just for the revision and to understand the next topic. And today we are going to learn when to use the form of tense. So first of all, let us talk about present tense. What is present tense? A verb that refers to present time is said to be in the present tense. So let us take one example. I go to school. Here, go means the verb go refers to present time. The verb went refer to the past time, and the verb will go refers to future time. Thus, there are three main tenses. They are the present tense, the past tense, the future tense. As per the example I have given, I go to school. Here, the verb in this sentence refer to be in the present time and therefore said to be in the present tense. Whereas I go to school is simple present tense. I'm going to school is present continuous tense. I have been going to school since means the following day is present perfect continuous. I have been going to school, that is simply the present perfect continuous. Now let's move ahead and talking about our new topic, present perfect tense and its uses also. And today I am going to start part 2 of tense, as previously we had already started the topic simple present tense and present continuous tense. So students, today I am going to teach you about present perfect tense. Now next one, you can see over here present perfect tense, and the pattern is subject plus have or has plus V3. And as we all know that have is used with first and second person and plural, where has is used with third person and singular. Now let me tell you when to use present perfect tense. We can use present perfect tense to indicate completed activities in the immediate past, means with just, like he has just gone out, it has just struck 10. It can be used to express past actions whose time is not given and not definite, as I have never known him to be angry. Mr. Harry has been to Japan. Third one is to describe past events when we think more of their effect in the present than of the action itself. Like Gopi has eaten all the biscuits. That means that there aren't any left for you. I have cut my finger. That means that it is bleeding now. I have finished my work. That means that now I am free. And the last fourth one is to donate an action beginning at some time in the past and continuing up to the present moment, like often with scenes and for phrases. For example, he has been ill since last week. We have lived here for 10 years. We haven't seen Lalita for several months. Now coming to the negative and interrogative part of this sentence, then the affirmative of I have walked. Then the negative of that affirmative will be I haven't worked, and the interrogative will be have I walked. Now next one, you have walked is affirmative sentence, as you can see, and the negative of this affirmative sentence will be you haven't walked, and the interrogative will be have you walked. Third one is he, she, it. We all know that with he, she, it we always use has. So has walked, and the negative will be she, he, it hasn't walked, and the interrogative will be has he, she, it walked with question mark. There is the question marks left, so you have to put over the question mark. Now we have worked, fourth one. So same as this, the negative and the interrogative of all these sentences will be in the same process. Now come to the next point, present perfect continuous. Here the pattern is subject plus have or has plus been plus V4. For example, I have been driving a car since yesterday morning. He has been driving a car since yesterday morning. Now here, the present perfect continuous is used for an action which began at some time in the past and is still continuing. Like for example, I've already given you, but another example is he has been sleeping for 5 hours. That means that he is still sleeping. They have been building the bridge for several months. They have been playing since 4 o'clock. Now here, this tense is also sometimes used for an action already finished. In such cases, the continuity of the activity is emphasized as an explanation of something. Like, where are your clothes? And normally, some verbs are not used in the continuous form, like see, hear, look, want, wish, believe. Like if you are saying that grapes taste sour, then if you are saying that these grapes are tasting sour, then it is wrong. We have to say this in the right form, and the right form is these grapes taste sour. Coming to the affirmative and negative and interrogative sentence, then the affirmative of is the sentence like I have been living, and the negative will be I haven't been living. And the interrogative of those affirmative and negative sentences are have I been living. Second one, you have been living. So the negative of this sentence will be you haven't been, means haven't means the contracted form. So that's why for have not we are saying haven't. So you haven't been living, and the interrogative form is have you been living. Here he, she, it has been living. So the negative of this sentence will be he hasn't been living, and the interrogative will be has he been living. And now coming to the fourth one, we have been living, and the negative of this affirmative sentence will be we haven't been living, and the interrogative of those affirmative and negative sentences will be have we been living with question marks, because interrogative sentences always come with the question mark. Now the last one, you have been living, and the negative of this affirmative sentence will be you haven't been living. So the negative will be have you been living of this affirmative and negative sentences. So here students, as I have already told you so many times that there is a contracted form, so this hasn't, haven't, these all are contracted form. Talking about where to use for and since, then you can see over here that for means for plus a period of time, yes, and since is of means since plus a point in time, that is a period of time, and this is point in time. For example, for 6 years, for a week, for a month, for hours, for 2 hours. I have worked here for 5 years. And for since means where to use since. Here you can see since this morning, since last morning, since last week, since yesterday. Okay, since I was a child, I was doing those things since I was a child. Since Wednesday, since 2 o'clock. I have worked here since 1990. These all are the things where you should remember that where to use for and where to use since. So hope you like the video, students. So that's all for today. We will meet in our next video. Till then, stay safe and stay home. And in our next class, that means that in our next video, we will continue about past tense and future tense.